in case it gets really exciting. And it sounds like this. 1, 2. How's that? Awesome. Well, if you check the WhatsApp group, I actually was asked to lower the gain because it was peaking before during the game. So I haven't touched this since the previous game. All right, cheers, mate. Bye. Welcome everyone to Palmer, the sun-drenched home of Zebra. It is the Under-20s Six Nations Festival the first time this competition has taken place in women's rugby, and this is game 2, Ireland versus England.
Of the national anthems. Let's start with Ireland.
The formalities out of the way, now it is time for the action. The late afternoon, early evening sun absolutely belting down on this beautiful ground. But the red hot sunshine has eased off a little bit. And now it is time for a great start to this Under-20s Six Nations Festival for these two teams, Ireland and England. Both captains in the engine room today. Jane Neal for Ireland and Lily Ives Campion. Jane Neal of Galwegians and Leinster. Lily Ives Campion of Loughborough Lightning. And Berenice Brali, the referee. Her team with her, Beatrice Smussi and Kovati Christian. And then the TMO, should he be required, Giuseppe Vivarini of Italy. Was called into action for a yellow card in the first game. England in the white, Ireland in the green. It's game 2 of the Under-20 Six Nations Festival 2024. We are underway. Underway with a safe catch as well. And Ireland will have the first possession. Good early line speed from England. That was something in the previous game that Wales really struggled with. They were passive in defence, and France were able to make gain line metres. It only took them 4 minutes to breach the whitewash, and they did it 8 more times after that. Of course, France, one of the favourites. And England too. It's a good kick in behind. 50-22 potential, that's what they're asking for. Good territorial start by England. Excellent kick, great vision. Now Lucy Calladine of Loughborough Lightning with her first line out, and what a chance this is for England. Up high it goes to the captain, Lily Ives Campion. Good counter by Ireland, though. Good strength, but the hooker comes away. Good footwork. The offload, good too. And England over. Is it grounded? Yes, it is. Just over a minute gone. That's all it's taken for England. A lightning quick start. Composure for the 50-22. The line out well executed. It goes to the captain. And when the maul stops going forward, Calladine breaks away. The offload good. There's a gap in the defence. And it's an excellent support line. England 5, Ireland 0. Tori Sellers on her 7th cap gets the opening score. Leah Green on kicking duty today, when she gets a kicking tee, that is. And she's going to have to get a shift on as well, because the referee's clock will still be ticking. Green. To add the 2. Up go the flags. Great kick. England 7, Ireland 0. Have another look at this. It's just a standard support line there from Sellers, but Ireland in retreat. Ellen Boylan couldn't make the tackle. And Ireland restart us. 3 minutes gone now. England 7, Ireland 0. England attacking with intent. That's Annabelle Meta, the number 8 of Trail Finders Women. That's a loose pass. Aguero. She knocked that on. Referee says no. Taken cleanly off the bootstraps. Bit of free gift of territory here for Ireland. Jay Gaffney eventually finding Ivana Kiripati. Number 8 up towards the 22. Shifted on one more time that time by Buttimer. Good handling this from Ireland. And a surging run into the 22. Good carry. It was Ruth Campbell. Now Kate Flannery waits. The outside half again opts for a big ball carrier in the shape of Hannah Wilson. The Leinster prop. Flannery to the line. Oh, it's been left behind. Brianna Haleman was in. And we'll have the first scrum of the game, but that was much better from Ireland. The line by Haleman. Look at this. To the line. Beating the tackler. Oh, that is desperately unlucky. But a warning sign for England. Coughing up possession there. And Ireland very, very close to taking advantage. So options both ways then for England, which means Aguero is going to have to guard this short side on her own. Decent scrum. It's getting higher and higher. I think the referee's going to ask them to play it. It's been in for a long time. Really good scrum from Ireland. Scrappy from England, and eventually they just hoof it clear. And Ireland rewarded. Ireland puts in this time, and it goes from Jade Gaffney. Better scrum from England, but Kiripati picks it up, but she's met by the England back row. But Ireland into the 22, looking to respond immediately. Sophie Barrett into the England defence. Loose pass, knocked on. What an interesting scrum battle early on. Ireland getting the nudge in the first, England getting the nudge in the second. Oh, Ireland going after it again. And here's Sellers. England looking to put the hands on it and get round the outside. Oh, this is a really good exit now. That was Hopkins on the right wing. Good ball speed this for England. Sellers gets there. Most people stack to the left. Another good ball that time from McDougall. Hyatt with the carry. 8 minutes gone. Sams. Oh, is that crossing? Referee says no, and England in behind. Lovely work. Now they feed the speed. Sophie Hopkins into the 22. Hopkins ankle tapped. Superb cover tackle to keep the score at 7-0. But danger signs. Serious pace from England. First from McDougall, then from Hopkins. Now England look to set up camp in the 22. Sellers calms things down. Ireland brace themselves for the onslaught. There's loads of space here. England with the missed pass. Is it the right decision? We're about to find out. That was the Bristol Bear, Raniqua Bonner. She's had an excellent season in Bear Country. And England making their way forward. Meta. Bennett. Good first contact from Bennett. Then she's met by Murtagh. McDougall opts for the crossfield. There's loads of space, but it just evades. Sophie Hopkins nearly brilliant, but the score remains England 7, Ireland 0. So close. It was a good shot on the kick as well. Tough take for Hopkins. There's Ruth Campbell, the old Belvedere lock forward. Just another look at this break. Look at that. Hopkins must have thought she was in. And Ireland get us restarted. 10 minutes gone. Just that early Sellers try converted by Green. As England attack the sunshine. Pace again with Bonner. Really good carry. Makes a few extra meters. Take England back into the 22. Crunching forward is Shirley. McDougall to the line. Meta. England playing with an advantage. McDougall out the back to Green. Green finds Morale, the centre. Ireland hanging on though, defending well, making good tackles. Managing to find a way to slow England down. But there's a confidence about this England team on the ball. We'll go back for the penalty. It was offside. That speed of ball just causing Ireland to creep offside. And Amelia McDougall opts for the corner. It's exactly the same spot nigh on that led to England's first try, and Lucy Calladine had a big hand in that. Again, it looked like good line-out ball, but the referee not happy. And Ireland opting for the sanctuary of the scrum. And it's an area they've looked pretty comfortable so far. It's been a good contest. Chloe Flanagan, Lucy Calladine and Hannah Sams in the front row for England. Flanagan of Saracens, Calladine of Loughborough Lightning and Sams of Exeter Chiefs. Hannah Wilson of Leinster on the loose head side for Ireland. Beth Buttimer of Munster in at hooker. She's one of the under-19 eligible players in this Ireland squad. And then on the tight head side, we've got Sophie Barrett, the Ulster tight head. Jade Gaffney. Oh, England getting a good shove on here. It's been hooked though. But the pressure yields and England take the penalty. And Berenice Braley not allowing them to go quickly. So again, they go for the corner. Yeah, that pressure coming on the loose head side, wasn't it? Chloe Flanagan turning the screw on Sophie Barrett. Giving Lucy Calladine another go. 5 metres out, 6 metres out this time. England's line out looking excellent. Watch out for Calladine as this moves forward. This looking very promising for England. Calladine, ball in hand, over the line. Try time for England. 2 tries, both coming from well-executed line-out drives. Lucy Calladine captains the ship over the line. And it's England 12, Ireland 0. Yeah, as soon as they got into position, so well executed, really well organised. You can see Ireland bodies peeling around, trying to add weight. But when it's done well, impossible to defend. Lucy Calladine, a hooker scoring tries in Loughborough Lightning colours. Is that one that goes over by Green? She's 2 for 2. It's England 14, Ireland 0. Of course, Lightning have had a serious try-scoring hooker before, haven't they? In the shape of Lark Davis, Lark Atkin Davis now. Has since moved on to Bristol Bears, but made an incredible name for herself. Racked up a serious number of meat pies in African Violet. Caladine can emulate that kind of success. She's going to have some career. England 14, Ireland 0 here in Palma. Oh, in fact, the TMO wants to have a look at something here.
And the ball carrier is available at the beginning.
You look.
Are you agree with that? Can you yeah, can you replay the action, please?
Ancora, dietro. Ok, manda.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's close to the game. Okay.
Potential obstruction.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah. Of the 8. Yeah, okay. I will refuse the try. And I record the penalty for the green team.
Yes, I agree with you.
So the try disallowed. The referee and the TMO, Giuseppe Vivarini, have spotted an obstruction, and it remains 7-0.
And the England try was cancelled, so the score is England 7, Ireland 0.
So Caladine's try chalked off. Green's conversion chalked off. And the score is reset. England still with the lead. Ireland not with the cleanest of clearances to touch. However, they're on the ball. Buttimer needs to get this right. She's overthrown it. And it's back in England's grasp. You do not want to cough the ball up there. Not the best of passes. Well picked up by Annabelle Meta. Shirley desperate to get her hands on the ball. Big carry over Buttimer. England forwards pouring through. Brilliant strength. Great gain line carries. And look where a few of them have got them. 3 meters out under the post. Options both ways. And a penalty. Loads of space here. England queuing up, but it's a loose pass. Oh, that should have been a try. But it still might be. Sams, the tight head, up to 5 meters. And there could be further trouble here for Ireland. Well, at the moment, we don't have the benefit of the referee's mic, so I'm not sure what the conversation is that's happening. See if we can tell from this angle. The ref not happy with how Ruth Campbell came across that ball. And Lucy Caladine can find Lily Ives Campion, and England can go again. They've got to be squeaky clean this time, after Caladine's try was chalked off last time. To ground it goes, still 5 meters short. They're going to have to do it the harder way. Shirley, she's got Flanagan latched on. Another good carry, just makes that extra meter by winning the collision. And up the short side they go, and England over for the second. Again from close proximity. And it's the captain, Lily Ives Campion.
The second England try. Now the score is England 12, Ireland 0.
Where's the gap here that she spotted? She's done really well as Lily Ives Campion, tall second rower, kept a low centre of gravity there. Just a momentary lapse, a little switch off by the Ireland defenders. Eden Murta just reacted a little bit too late. Lily Ives Campion from close range gets England second. Leah Green converts again. She's brought her kicking boots today. She's on 4 points. She's actually stuck 3 over. A good angle of it here. Yeah, they've just totally switched off Ireland, haven't they? No one low, no one protecting that side. And with that, we approach 20 minutes, so the teams have their first drinks break. It's something that's going to be running throughout the tournament, or it's certainly scheduled to, due to the heat. It's incredibly warm, north of 30 degrees. And as you'll be able to see, no cloud cover. It's a little bit of shade now, which there wasn't in the early kickoff, but still. Player welfare. Allow them the breather. Although Berenice Bray is not going to let them stay out there for too long. Great to see the crowds in as well. Plenty of Irish green. I mean, that man there is in a suit. Absolute maniac. He must be melting. There's the captain, the try scorer. She was really frustrated to miss that game a couple of months ago. Not only did she miss the England Under-20s game against France, she also missed the Women's National League final for Loughborough University, where they played against Hartbury University at Saracens. But what it did mean is she could join us on commentary, and she did a great job. Brilliant communicator, hence the reason I'm sure she's been selected as the captain of this Under-20s development team. Ireland then, 2 converted scores down. They're going to get us restarted. Not quite halfway through the first half yet. Sensible clearance incoming. That was a particularly popular one from Millie Hyatt. Buttimer. Ireland now into midfield. Oh, but England turn it over. Again, it's a really good clearance. That time, Amelia McDougall. I'd expect later in the tournament to see her shift into 12. Potentially an excellent partnership with Ella Cromack. Although, of course, they're playing their club rugby on other sides of London, Saracens and Harlequins respectively. Jay Gaffney just running out of options there. Kate Flannery fills in at scrum half. We are past the 20-minute mark now. Ireland going in search of gain line, but failing miserably. England bullying that midfield area. Oh, nice. Lovely footwork by Flannery. Looking for options. Great ball. Aguero's in. Fabulous score for Ireland. Crafted by crafty Flannery and finished by Aguero. And just as Ireland were losing that midfield battle, it was a bit of magic from the standoff. Look at this, dancing feet, sold the dummy. Great line by Ellen Boylan to fix the defenders. Then the inside ball was the sensible one. Aguero gets the fend out on Hopkins. That is not an easy pass either. Going away from the defender, back over the left shoulder. Great play by Flannery. Lovely finish by Aguero. And Ireland in the game. Oh, now with that, the whistle goes. We can't hear the communication. But is that potentially for a forward pass? Kate Flannery. Oh, this would be tough on her if it is. Just a reminder, the TMO is operating here, as I'm sure you can tell, but it's a bit more like VAR in football.
Okay.
Because we haven't got a big screen, so they're running over to a little screen. What are they looking for? Oh, crossing in midfield,
Look
perhaps?
green player.
Oh, she's continuing to run.
You're not seeing. No. The screen is black.
So keep your eye on Bennett and Boylan here. There's Boylan, there's Bennett.
Dimmi Bea.
Non va, non vediamo niente.
Non va.
Ora va, prova.
Oh, let them play,
Funziona?
Giuseppe.
Ora sì, sì.
Ok, guarda adesso. Look the green player.
Yeah, so. She's taking out a corner.
Number 12, green.
For me, she can rub the player. She didn't touch the player. She's running on the other side. Are you happy with me, Giuseppe, or not?
Can you hear me?
Yeah? Yes.
You look.
Yeah.
Me.
Yes. We can't see really good. I mean, the colors are not the best, but for me the play is good. For you, it's
Well, Giuseppe Vivarini is convinced there's an infringement here. Baroness Brahe, less so.
Touch the player. It's okay for me. Giuseppe, are you okay? Giuseppe.
And the
Is it okay for
referee
you?
wants to allow this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. The try is going to stand. It's an extra long run in the sun for Berenice Brahe. And I think that's one of those marginal calls where Ellen Boylan continues to run and Bennett actually does well not to get wrapped up in it and still attempt to make the tackle. So it's a good dummy run. Excellent play by Flannery. And the conversion misses. So England 14, Ireland 5. A first try for Ireland. Take another look at this. And that's the whole point of a dummy run, isn't it? Fix the defender, open the gap for the gas. And then Aguero. Really good line. Amazing how successful an inside support line can be. In the men's game, of course, Chris Ashton made a career out of it. And other things, of course. See it run often by the scrum halves, but if you're a winger and the play's going the other way, then why wouldn't you be involved? Good charge down, England back on the 22. Oh, and Ireland tapping and going. And England not 10, Ireland pinching a few metres. What I've loved about, we've seen a full game plus 23 minutes now. And the four teams we've seen so far just want to play with tempo. They want to play. It's a great track. Hard, firm. Obviously, the weather's great. So you back your fitness and conditioning and the fact that you think you can tire your opponents out. Ivana Kiripati, some running repairs. And Ireland can kick just about into the England half. Well, not quite into the England half. But what a response. It's been largely England, but Ireland hanging in there. Giving themselves some opportunities. Here's Beth Buttimer. Picks out the captain, Jane Neal. A few big carries in midfield. There's one of them, Brianna Haleman. But a little knock on. So it'll be England ball. Well, she is having a problem with that nose, isn't she? Kiripati took a bash on it. The makeshift fix didn't work. And the referee suggesting a fast game's a good game and that Kiripati needs to go off. There is back row cover. Aveen Hahasi. And Kleena Nikonkova can cover the back row as well. Predominantly a lock though. Tori Sellers, scorer of the first try. No one on the short side for England. But this a nice move to create the space off the wing for Bonner. Offload's good. Here's Green. Green outside to Hopkins. Smart and sharp from England. And they've won themselves great territory and the penalty advantage. Referee had the short arm out. Lily Ives Campion. Charging run from her. Now it's time for the width. This lovely play from England. And back over on the left wing is Bonner. Bonner wrapped up by Clark. What a tackle by Ireland's right winger. A try saver when it looked surely as though England were going to score. And then they've knocked the ball on, so we'll go back for the penalty. How on earth have Ireland defended that? Hannah Clark, sensational. Really good rugby. And McDougall nurses that one into touch. And once again, England will go to the line out. Yeah, really good ball again. Caladine's darts have been on the money. Tori Sellers wants to get her hands on it. And the forwards don't want to let her just yet. Caladine's going in search of that try after she was denied earlier in the half. Ireland doing a half-tidy job of spoiling this, but it's still moving forward. Where's the ball? Unplayable. Ireland defended. Ireland puts in. Brilliant work. Oh, that really is good work. And once the lock or any forward is clamped onto that ball, they don't have to move. If it goes to ground, if it's unplayable, it is the defending team's put in. And the score remains England 14, Ireland 5, approaching 28 minutes of this first half. First half that has largely belonged to England. And away goes Kiripati. Good carry straight down McDougall's channel. She goes high. And it means that Ireland, can play with fire. And that's been knocked on. This time it's England's pressure. Brilliant line speed. Just flying off the line. Chaos defending. This line speed force in the pass. First of all, it was led by Sellers. Wasn't a brilliant ball to Lucia Lynn. Now it's a set scrum, and Sellers with a massive opportunity. Meta might fancy a carry herself. Now Sellers whips out at the back. Lovely ball. But again, it's Ireland's defensive pressure that causes the ball to be fumbled. Now, which way's that been knocked on? England first. I mean, it's ambitious from Ireland. It's a huge risk. It's entertaining for the neutral. 10 minutes to go till half-time. Wasn't far off, was it? Millie Hyatt. And then Ireland pick up the penalty. Oh, and they've tapped and gone. Well, France was superb earlier. Ireland just struggling to get out of their own 22. But still finding a way to hang in there. Oh, but England have turned it over. Now Meta. Lovely balance the way she runs, doesn't she, Meta? England looking to get to the width early. They've missed out those two. Feeding Bonner. Bonner gets round the outside this time and won't be denied. Renika Bonner, the Bristol Bear, gets England's third. Feed the speed, they say, and she's got that in abundance.
Try number 3 for England, 19, Ireland, 5.
Often wonder, when there's an overlap on, is the miss pass the right option? Well, when it's executed like that, then yes. Not far off, just misses on the short side. That's the first miss for Green. Just take another look at this. Really is a lovely pass. She had an opportunity before Bonner. This perhaps a little bit more difficult because you've got the Ireland defenders drifting across, but that little stop and go, that little change of pace gets her on the right side of Clark. And we're back underway again. Every time England carry through the forwards, they look like they're going to break tackles. Annabelle Meta goes forward again. So Eden Murta has been replaced by Cleaner No Konkavar. That's the first change of the day. Oh, but another knock-on in contact from England. It's Leah Green, left the Lightning outside back at 15 today. Also part of the Loughborough University programme. Got to the final of the Women's National League this season. First time they found themselves there. Really good game against Hartbury and came second in that one. Hartbury, and as an extension Gloucester Hartbury, another exceptional season. Plenty of their players involved in this England team too, including Millie Hyatt. Jade Gaffney. And here come Ireland, they're looking for try number 2. More brilliant, beautiful feet. Great balance to beat the first tackle, but England can reform. That was popped up by Ruth Campbell. But a knock on. It's back with England. That's an excellent clearance kick. Oh my goodness. Straight from the box. Ha, they love it too. So just that knock on there. It's popped up, it's gone forward. But look at this awareness of space from Tori Sellers. Couple of bounces and in. Ireland chasing back, and all of a sudden they're pinned inside their own half again. Just struggled to spend a concerted amount of time in the England half, haven't they, Ireland? When they have, they've looked good. Scored that one try. I think a lot of it comes down to Kate Flannery. But can they get her dancing into space? Final few minutes before half-time. If Ireland could pick up another try, then we'd have a real contest on our hands. It's a better bit of gain line now. Shipped on by Boylan. Sophie Barrett going to offload that ball. But England managed to slow it down. Another good carry, this time by Kiripati. To the line, and Haleman. England asking for a knock-on. Referee not granting them. At the moment, England defending that halfway line like it was their own try line. Interesting that how narrow they are on that far side as well. Trusting Bonner on the drift, but there are gaps through the middle. Oh, and that's just been left behind. It was knocked on. This a good chase. Kicked into space. Sophie Hopkins unlucky. There's Aguero, the try scorer. That was Sophie Barrett, the tight head, who made the line break. Just check it in on her. Good pace from the prop. Good wherewithal to try and find that offload as well. Knew she didn't have the gas to get there. But instead it's England who are going to have the last chance of the half. That's Millie Hyatt. Bonner again, but it's just gone forward. Offloaded out of the tackle. Great view of this quality of passing from England. Look at that, 2 passes there the other side of the posts. good line break. A bit of a shovel, and there was the offload that went forward to Renika Bonner. One of England's 3 try scorers, Lily Ives Campion, and Tori Sellers the others. Chisholm Aguero with the 5-pointer for Ireland. In it comes then from Gaffney, last minute of the first half. Ireland penalty, away goes Gaffney. A bit too quick. I'm not sure she even tapped that. Scrum's been really interesting. Both teams have made inroads. Neither team been able to paint the perfect picture for our officials. Buttimer finds Cleanly Concovar, first half replacement. And with that, the clock hits 40. So this will be the final act of the first half. Next mistake, next time the ball goes dead, they'll be jogging for the sheds. Nice handling from Ireland, but still not able to penetrate. And England win the penalty at the breakdown. Ireland not releasing. I was about to say a decision to be made, but that decision is Amelia McDougall is going to the corner, and England are going to turn this screw. Lucy Calladine, darts have been largely good in this first half, and that's another one. And England looking for try number 4. Ireland have defended well, but it is hard work out there in the sunshine. And in this part of the field, if you miss one tackle, you're done. And there it is, the missed tackle. A second try for the captain, Lily Ives Campion. With the clock in the red, gets her second try, England's 4th try. And that caps off an excellent half for these emerging Red Roses. Again, speed of ball. This was a good carry from Richardson. And then Lily Ives Campion, despite the fact that she plays lock, she really can't gallop in midfield too, but her 2 tries coming from close range. And Leah Green with the last act of the first half from in front of the posts. The referee's whistle goes, and England with a healthy lead. Let's take another look at this 4th try. The engine room really linking up there. Look at this pick up. She's got a great sense for where the soft spots in the defence are, Lily Ives Campion, for both the first and the second tries that she scored. And while the teams take a well-earned breather, we will do exactly the same. Tori Sellers opening the scoring. Lily Ives Campion adding 2. Renika Bonner with some pace out wide. 3 conversions from Leah Green. Chisholm Aguero with the 1 score for Ireland. So while the shadows lengthen, we're at half-time, and England lead Ireland by 26 points to 5. Ireland first out of the sheds for the second half. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Welcome to Parma. It is the Under-20s Six Nations Festival. The first time that this tournament has been hosted. Great to have the next generation of talent across all Six Nations in this great tournament. Wales, Ireland, Scotland, England, France and Italy. France have already got their campaign off to winning ways, a 50-point thumping of Wales. And you've still got Scotland versus Italy to come today as well, but not before the second half of this one. England leading 26 points to 5 after 3 conversions from Leah Green, following tries from Renika Bonner, Tori Sellers, and a brace for the captain, Lily Ives Campion in the engine room. Chisholm Aguero getting the try for Ireland off the Kate Flannery assist after the TMO was called in to check if Ellen Boylan had caused some kind of obstruction. They agreed no, and they let them play. I've only just noticed Berenice Brai's socks. She's not going to get lost in the dark, is she? Kate Flannery puts boot to ball, the second half underway. That's a clean catch and an unclean exit. It's been charged down and it's popped up into green hands. Nice early bit of territory this for Ireland, and Beth Buttimer can take them to the 22. Jade Gaffney, Flannery. It's been left behind by Robin O'Connor, picked up by Ellen Boylan. Good work. Ruth Campbell. Ireland didn't really have a huge amount of territory. Here we go. It opens up for Beth Buttimer. Clever play by the Ireland hooker, taking it off the fingertips of Gaffney. Ellen Boylan forced back inside. First minute of the second half. Ireland deep in the 22. In those long shadows cast by the floodlights that'll be on for the final game of the day. 5 meters short. Options both ways. Instead they go up the jumper. Ruth Campbell. Kiripati. Up against her opposite number, Annabelle Meta. And Ireland can go again. Good patient phase play here. Important not to panic. Trust the process, as they always say. Now Kiripati. She's got Konkavar latching on. Hannah Wilson tips that one on. It's all the front row. It was Wilson to Buttimer with Barrett attached. But that's been picked up by Carmela Morale. Great upper body strength from the inside centre. Oh, it's bounced in goal. And Renika Bonner's escaped. Chaos. Brilliant chaos. That's Lily Ives Campion on the ball. The score remains 26-5. And there was a touch on that as well. The clearance kicks by England. Well, they've scuffed 2 into Irish bodies. And they've still got some escaping to do. Really good pressure. Cleanly Konkavar. Once again, Ivana Kiripati having her nose seen to. That's the 3rd time. Keeps taking bumps on it. Caladine. Oh, Ireland throw someone up. It's disrupted it for England, but they've still managed to gather it. Tori Sellers is there, perhaps shaping for the box kick. She had a brilliant one in midfield earlier. But instead, England have chipped that one into space, looking for the bounce, not getting it. Lovely pickup, brilliant hands. Awkward bouncing ball, and it's back with Ireland. Chip in behind, that's one for Haleman to chase, but England get back first. Oh, another bouncing ball. This has not been a very composed start by England. Lily Ives Campion has done well there not to get trapped behind her own line. And a big carry into Brianna Haleman. Hands on the ball, referee says get them off. Last thing Ireland want to do now is give away a penalty and undo all this hard work. Leah Green, though, with a good clearance kick from behind her own goal line, takes them up to the 22. Fabulous 4 minutes to start the half. The captain, Jane Neal, goes up. Ireland's forward pack go to work. Shirley is in there trying to get her hands on that ball, but she's called out. But England have ripped it. How about that? Lily Ives Campion again. She's had an excellent game. Rousing rendition of Fields of Athenry. Whether it's 1 or 1,000, it's a brilliant song. But a loose one from Caladine. Shirley takes that. Not straight. And all this early territory in the second half. Ireland, if they're going to get anything from this game, going to need to get some points here. Ireland come again. Lovely tip balls here. And there's the offload. Now Hannah Clark. Clark goes round the outside. Clark needs to stay in field. And does. Sensation there to just turbo into touch as England counter. Oh, but concede the penalty in doing so. Really nice from Clark. Green recovered well. Covered really well, actually. That clear out on Lynn. Spent all of this second half so far inside the England 22 ever since that first charge down kick. Beth Buttimer. Now's the time to find the arrow. Which she does. Oh, but the penalty conceded. Now, where's the infringement come? Ah, yes. So it was taken by Jane Neal, and Ruth Campbell filled that gap, meaning that England couldn't fairly contest for the ball. And England can clear and breathe a huge sigh of relief. They've survived. No points in the first, coming up to 8 minutes of the second half. Galadine. That was fumbled at the back and knocked on. Oh, England just cannot escape the 22. Ireland applying the right kind of pressure. And a solid scrum, picked up off the toes. Not knocked on, it was good hands in the end, and forward from Lucia Lynn. Out wide, asking a lot of Aguero, but great strength in the close quarters from the try-scoring winger. Good counter from England. And they've won the penalty. Ireland off their feet. The ball was there to be played. They dithered, and England capitalised. And Amelia McDougall finds another good touch, and England slowly but surely, making their way up the field in the second half. Well, that round of applause is for Annabelle Mehta. She leaves the field. Excellent game. Ellie Roberts will replace her. Straight away, we've got a line break. England with a 2-on-1. The chase back is good. The pace from Clark denies the try, but England into the 22. Oh, and a loose pass from Green, put into touch by Ireland. But danger signs. Oh, lovely work. Look at that. Show and go by Morale. Then Hyatt, her centre partner. Chased back by Clark. Plenty of options. They've got out there to the width, but that one knocked on in the tackle. Robin O'Connor saves the day. It's Ellie Roberts who's come on into the back row. Another Loughborough player. Loughborough Lightning. Basingstoke originally. Caladine finds the jumper. It's not super clean. There was Roberts. Picked up by Bennett. Playing with an advantage here, England. Here's Roberts then. First carry. Takes England into the 22. Gets over the gain line. McDougall wants it. Little nudge in behind. Footwork by O'Connor, doesn't fool Renika Bonner. We're going to look for a high tackle here, once then twice. So the first one she's got rid of, second one. It's a bit seatbelty, wasn't it? And now it's Ireland's turn to escape. And another rendition. Here it comes. England responding this time. Not here to swing low yet. Great to hear the vociferous fans who've made the journey here to Italy in both white and green. That one nudged in behind, causing enough chaos. Ireland have knocked that on. Oh. And now England mirroring what Ireland did in the first few minutes of this second half. He's playing enough rugby to force the mistakes, and it's Ireland making the mistakes now. Those bouncing balls so tough to take. More replacements incoming, this time on the loose head side. Saracens loose head Chloe Flanagan coming out, left for Lightning. Loose head Amelia Williams coming in. And a change on the wing as well. Millie David, the Bristol Bear, coming in for Sale Sharks, Sophie Hopkins. Another ball over the top, looking for Bonner. She runs into an upright Robin O'Connor. Ooh, Ireland need to be careful there with that tackle. It's been knocked on. And that was the captain. But yeah, there was a little bit of off the ball there. Watch this tackle. In fact, it was the one just before that. It was a good offload, wasn't it, from Lily Ives Campion. Renika Bonner getting a bit of medical attention. Tough going out there. She's just having that right hand looked at. She was having it looked at in the towards the end of the first half as well. Hopefully that's not too serious. And the players are going to take this opportunity to take the drinks break as well, I believe. That'll be Sam Shields coming on for Bonner. Come through the England age groups, England under-18s, played at Grasshoppers Rugby. And was with Wasps before their demise. Now with Trailfinders. She's going on for her second cap. No score since the break. Still England 26, Ireland 5. Despite that delay, they've not taken the drinks break, which means we will have another breather in around about 5 minutes. As Kiripati, oh, that's a loose one. Trouble for Ireland. England. Oh, they've not scored, but they've got a great opportunity to. It was dotted down by Lucia Lynn. She took it over her own line. And Ireland pressing self-destruct. It's all well and good wanting to play. Oh, just taking her eye off the ball, wasn't she, Ellen Boylan? England were right on that. Tori Sellers. Confirmation then of the Shields and Bonner swap. And Ireland making some changes too. Ellie O'Sullivan-Sexton coming on into the back line. Aveen Hahesi into the back row, and Gronya Burke will come on at loose head. Going to come on to replace Boylan is Ellie O'Sullivan-Sexton of Mullingar Rugby Club, plays rugby for Leinster as well. Oh, and England like a hot knife through butter. Leah Green on the shoulder of Carmela Morale. That's the first try of the second half. And after all the hard work, they made that look pretty easy. Time in the run, lovely pass. Carmela Morale taking two defenders out with that, and Leah Green running the line through Hannah Clark. And England up over 30. Three from four so far for Green. To take her personal points tally up to 13. As easy as you like, great kick. England 33, Ireland 5. It's well executed on the first phase, but Ireland will be frustrated. But all it takes is two passes from a first phase move through the backs to get over the whitewash.
Another one replacement for Ireland, number 23, Niamh Gallagher, enter the field.
And Niamh Gallagher, a lot of these England players will know well. She's an Irish qualified player from Saracens. She'll go into the back line. This is Bennett. Most of the pitch cast in shadow now, as England with a taste for it. That's Leah Green. Little nudge in behind. That's O'Sullivan-Sexton. First touch for her. Another trundle for Sophie Barrett, who's carried well when she's had the chance to. It's the tight head. Coming up to the hour. Much better from Ireland, but England over the ball, Ireland holding on. And that is the risk sometimes, isn't it? Where you go for those extra meters, you find yourself isolated. There's Millie Hyatt, the Gloucester Hartpury centre. Part of the Hartpury Uni team that won the Women's National League as well.
Number 19, Georgia Baptist Hill.
And here come England again. Leah Green offloads that to McDougall. McDougall puts that one in behind. There's a good chase on here, but the touchline wins it. O'Sullivan-Sexton. So Shirley out, Battishill in. So Battishill, another one who's now with Gloucester Hartpury. "20 minutes to go in this one. This time Ireland going through the hands again on their own try line. This time keeping hold. Need a kicking option though. Is it coming from Jade Gaffney? Is she going to put the boot through this? She's not going to need to because England concede the penalty. Mistouch, McDougall. Millie Hyatt attacks the line. England have got numbers here. The passes need to be good. Fortunately for Ireland, they're not. But Ellie Roberts frees Tori Sellers. Sellers still with England. The offload over the shoulder. Ireland green bodies come across to cover. But again, England looking sharp, finding ways in behind.
Another one Ireland replacement number 21, May Goulding enters the field.
May Goulding enters the fray. In at scrum half, she's another one, Irish qualified. Plays at Saracens and Old Albanians, which is in St Albans, just up the road from the StoneX Stadium. Oh, that's been fumbled. But fumbled backwards, but again, it's not clean ball for Ireland. First touch then for May Goulding at scrum half. Millie Hyatt receives that one on the full. Sam Shields. Shields takes May Goulding along with her. England back into the 22. Bouncing ball, turned over. Sophie Barrett. Absolute menace at the break down the tight head. That was Aguero. Little toe poke on that, so May Goulding chases back. Lucia Lynn in at scrum half. Short ball, great line! Kiripati. Gronja Burke's there. And now Ireland with some front foot ball. A crunching tackle though, Georgia Battisil. But it's high and Ireland have the advantage. That one cannoned into Lynn. Not sure she was expecting it. Manages to get it away though. Robin O'Connor. Ireland still playing with a penalty advantage. Goulding. Another nice tip on Hahisi. O'Sullivan Sexton. Here's Barrett and then a propping partner, Gronja Burke. Back in the hands of England, so obviously we're not going to go back for that penalty. And it'll be cleared by Leah Green. Oh, just through the fingertips of Niamh Gallagher. And a double blast on the referee's whistle, which means we will take a breather.
Another free England replacement number 4, Tyler Shell, number 16, Nina Miles, number 18, Kira Lift, enter the field.
So a few highlights for you. Not a huge amount in terms of scores in the second half, just that one from Leah Green. Cracking line though, wasn't it? Very well played. Again, Lily Ives-Campion, the solo voice in that circle while the players get their acts together, finding whatever ways they can to stay cool.
number 18, Lily Mars.
So for the final quarter, Sophie Barrett's excellent game comes to an end. She's replaced by Lily Morris, one of the under-19 eligible players. Two of Ireland's front row now, Kelly Burke, the hooker, and Lily Morris, both still under-19 eligible. They're of Leinster and Munster, respectively. And that's Ciara Leat on for her debut as well. The Trailfinders tight head prop, wearing number 18. "17 minutes to go. Hasi with the go forward for Ireland. Ruth Campbell, recognisable with that head tape. O'Sullivan Sexton waits for it. Leah Green called into defensive duty. May Goulding, lovely snipe from Goulding. She's chased down, gets it away to Lucia Lynn. Much better from Ireland. Lily Morris, her first carry, tackled to the ground. O'Sullivan Sexton. Another half gap, good offload. Gráinne Burke. Ireland back into the 22. Now is where England have always done well in the game. Really struggled, have Ireland, to penetrate them once they've got into the red zone. That's Aguero. Approaching the final 15 minutes. Sullivan Sexton, one more time to Ruth Campbell. Offloads that to Lily Morris. Morris tries to free the hands. No luck though, but a good clear out means they can have quick ball. O'Sullivan Sexton. That's Jane Neal, the captain, loitering out there in the wide channels. Niamh Gallagher secures the ball. Good handling from the Irish forwards, but just struggling to really penetrate this England line. Good tackle on Aveen Hahasi. Lucia Lynn into the hands of Georgia Batishil, and it's back with England. Another opportunity for Ireland slips by, and they're a bit more secure with these kicks now after being charged down so many times early in the second half. Niamh Gallagher needs to be wary of the touchline. Campbell. This is lung-busting stuff in this heat. Do not let the shade fool you. It is still incredibly hot. 8:10 local time. May Goulding swallowed up, so Ireland without a scrum half temporarily. Someone's going to have to go in and do the job. Flannery, oh, good footwork from Flannery. Again, the inside ball to the hooker, Buttimer. England over it with Niamh Roberts. But nothing coming. We were playing advantage. That's a couple of times, isn't it? Kate Flannery. Lovely, light on her feet, getting away from defenders.
Two replacement for England with number 21 Alex Wilkinson and number 40 Sophie Hopkins enter the field. And also one replacement for Ireland with number 14 Anna Clark.
Tori Sellers replaced by Alex Wilkinson, the Henley Hawks scrum half, also with Oxford University. That's a loose one, wasn't it, from Beth Buttimer? Hannah Clark has returned to the field to replace Chisholm Ogweru. Oh, and England's just starting to get the nudge in that scrum, but Ireland recovering well. Lily Ives Campion packing down at number 8 now. Getting that offload away to Alex Wilkinson. Oh, risky chip, but it's not risky when it lands. Even in your own 22, if it's on, it's on. But Ireland, multiple bodies ushering that one into touch. Niamh Gallagher leads the defensive effort. And Ireland will have the ball. And here comes Kelly Burke, the Leinster hooker. Beth Buttimer. Good game around the field as the tournament goes on. She'll hope to tighten up those darts a little bit. Because when Ireland have got the driving maul going well, really has looked like a weapon. Burke. Oh, England have gone up and pinched that. Now some space for them to run into. Approaching the last 10 minutes then. We should start talking about player of the match, shouldn't we? Probably going to come from the winning team. But there have been some good performances from Ireland, haven't they? Particularly in the pack. Two locks, Campbell and Neal. Sophie Barrett, when she was on, carried brilliantly. Ivana Kiripati has had the most go forward. And the scrums look generally pretty good. It's May Goulding at the base there. Good ball for Flannery. Another one could be in the conversation. There's that nudge into space. Oh, the awkward bounce, and this could work for Ireland. Does work for Ireland. Hannah Clark, the quickest to react. Lovely control off the feet. Ask the question with the kick, get the answer with the try. Lovely weight on the kick. Dropped into space. Look at that, in behind. That's a tough pickup as well, right off the toes. Just an awkward one for Sam Shields to deal with. And Hannah Clark gets her first try of the tournament. The conversion is unsuccessful. Yeah, the bounce of the ball bamboozling Sam Shields. Not a lot she could do, but still work to be done there. See, a kick's only as good as it's chased up there. And Hannah Clark right on the money. England 33, Ireland 10. So we talked about Ireland. What about England then? Oh, that's out on the full, is it? Yes.
With number 7, Aiden Martin.
So Tori Sellers, she was a live wire, wasn't she? Leah Green's had an excellent game. Kicked beautifully. Currently on 13 points. Some big performances in the engine room as well. Meta, number 8. Attack and defence, particularly in the first half. Brought off early in the second. She had an excellent game. However, we have got a decision on the player of the match as Ireland threaten to cough that one up again. In a dangerous position, but do keep hold. Oh, and that's been fumbled into touch. The kick, a good one. Sophie Hopkins couldn't deal with it. Ireland opting to keep it in field. It was a good contact on the kick. And Hopkins just a little bit too shallow, not deep enough to run onto the ball. Bounces off the front, and this is Ireland ball inside the England half. Kelly Burke. Another bouncing ball and another excellent take. This lovely footwork from Ellie O'Sullivan-Sexton. Advantage coming here for the high tackle. May Goulding. Over one. More driving legs from Lily Morris. Good ball to run onto. Unfortunately, knocked on. So while we wait for the penalty to be taken, I think with the result in the bag, we can give the player of the match award. It's the England captain, Lily Ives Campion. Being spoken to by the referee there, but a couple of tries, but her work in the engine room has been brilliant. She's turned the ball over. She's absolutely melted the breakdown. Made tackles, made carries, proper captain's performance. And her communication has been excellent too. Brilliant performance from her. And it is going to be at the forefront of what is looking more and more like an England victory. Well, to be fair, 5 minutes to go, and if Ireland won it from here, then fair play to them. They need 4 scores. But it's been a largely competitive game, hasn't it? Game number 2 of the Under-20s Six Nations Festival. Game number 3 to come. Not long till kickoff either, only 40 minutes. Hope you'll stick with us for that one. Scotland versus Italy to close out day number 1. With numbers here, and those defensive numbers telling. Robin O'Connor just being driven backwards. That's a good hard line by Gráinne Burke. Helped on, this time it's Kelly Burke. Leinster hooker. Again, the nudge in behind. Again, pressure on Sophie Hopkins. And a good chase by Eden Murtagh.
And we have the player of the match. For England, with number 5, Lily is champion.
Great shot. And having had some success with the kicks, especially when they struggle to get that gain line, I wonder if that's something we might see a bit more from Ireland as this tournament progresses. Here's Kelly Burke. Is there another score here for the Irish? Oh, no, there won't be, because they've given away the free kick. Alex Wilkinson. Taps and goes. There could be some space here for England. In behind, lovely stuff. The dummy, the pump pass. England away. Neves Wales. Oh, what a tackle. What an offload. Oh, how have Ireland survived? Incredible stuff. I think a little knock on was missed there. But Ireland with a brilliant clearance kick. What a few phases of rugby. Absolutely outstanding. First of all, look at this for composure. The pump pass, once, twice, sells the dummy, and then the third time of asking, superb. What about the change of pace from the front rower? Neves Wales, but the cover tackle, Gallagher. The offload was there. May Goulding, try-saving tackle. Brilliant, brilliant attack, brilliant defence, brilliant rugby, and that after 78 minutes in the heat too. And Ireland have managed to get on this ball. Really excellent game. Oh no, reaching for it. Butterfingered. But it was knocked on by England first. And so with a couple of minutes to go, it'll be Ireland with the put in at the scrum. Really good game. Penalty to Ireland. God, really has been a lung-busting effort, hasn't it? I think earlier in the game they'd have tapped and gone, but here, as we approach the last minute, looking for a third try, consolation try, there'd be a good reflection on how competitive this second half has been. They opt for the touchline. Kelly Burke finds the jumper. Oh, that's bounced off the face of Aveen Hahasi. That's probably Ireland's last chance, particularly now because they've conceded the penalty and Wilkinson is on her bike. Here come England, looking for a try that could take them up to 40. Into the 22 they go, out the back door. Lovely offload by Sam Shields. Still finding gain line are England. McDougall to the line. Shirley, she's back on the pitch. Ireland, oh, winning the turnover with Kelly Burke. Fabulous work over the ball by the replacement hooker. And Ireland will have another chance. It's a long way to go. But jouer. Well, this will be the last action of a really entertaining game. Is there another score in it? Glorious conditions, but punishing conditions on these young players. Stifling heat. No breeze. So Burke, after winning the penalty with that turnover, needs to find the jumper. England try and read it. Ireland knock it on. And that should take us through to the end of the game. Knocked on one way, then the other. And England open their under-20s Six Nations Summer Series with a victory. They took control in the first half. Tries from Sellers, 2 from Ives Campion, and 1 from Renika Bonner. In the second half, Leah Green got the ball rolling. But a couple of good tries from Aguero and Hannah Clark mean that Ireland have got something to build on going into match day number 2. So England join France with 1 victory, and those two very much seem like they're on a collision course. They play in the final match here in Parma on day 3, but the final match on day 1 is Scotland versus Italy. That kicks off in just over half an hour's time. We hope that you're going to join us for that one. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with some highlights, plenty of highlights as well. Some great tries were scored. Lily Ives Campion, the captain, the player of the match, getting 2 of them. And a game played, good tempo, good spirit, and a great start to this under-20s Six Nations Summer Series. Game number 2 finishes England 33, Ireland 10.